Alright, December 6th. GNS Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
Did I not tell them?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Yep, let us.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too.
Oh yeah, I kind of already figured that part out.
Where is that bear anyway?
Probably here.
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Interesting. Oh!
This place.
He exists!
I see. I came back.
Yeah, you respawned on the exact spot where you left.
But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless.
Someone slap him out of it. Like, seriously, just walk up, bap! Or slap him on the ass. That would probably work too.
Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy?
Holy shit!
It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
Yeah, unconscious maybe, but not dead.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go over and try to score with the nurses some more.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice.
I can see why the rumors that Teddy is Nanako's shadow make a certain amount of sense.
So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do.
There you go.
I can't just give up thinking about things.
Whew. Teddy, I have a lot of friends who would happily give up the ability to think about things. They could just, like, shut off their brain for about 15 minutes. Hell, I would like that.
That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Of course, meditation does help with that. Whoa. Teddy's strong will has allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness, and has awakened his heart's true power. Wow, okay. That thing has a rocket up its ass. Why does Teddy's persona have a rocket up its ass? Teddy's persona has been reborn. Kentucky Doji has transfigured into Kamui.
Right. I need to get back to the others.
Every time he said Kentucky
Hang
Doji,
in there, Nana-chan.
I thought he was saying
I'll be back
Kentucky
soon.
Doji. And it's like, I could see that being like a Shanghai Noon style knockoff film. Good old Kentucky Doji. Starring Jimmy Chun, the bargain basement Jackie Chan.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
Oh.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy.
Yeah, I would imagine that's kind of a dizzifying behavior. I'm trying my hardest not to laugh. Everyone is asleep.
The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
Significantly reduced.
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
I've always wondered how time passes in this world. So is Teddy gonna be waiting outside for us?
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
Rise, hold it together, for God's sakes.
Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
Aw, Teddy.
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
No.
You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Oh, Rise.
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Aw.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, since I got home on the 18th, I managed to order myself a controller. Oh, cool. Very nice.
I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow. And that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yeah, but a really unusually unique version of it.
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
Damn it, my jaw hurts. Oh God, I must have been clenching my jaw all day today for it to be in this much pain at this point. What the fuck?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
Dude, Teddy, you not only understand how to speak and think, but you've managed to manifest beyond the TV realm. That is not a basic shadow. That is not an ordinary shadow.
Until now to try and make my world peaceful, but instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
God damn it, Yosuke.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's his ego.
It's true that you may have been born that way.
Ezzy, I believe that is referred to as phantom limb syndrome. It's, as far as I've ever been able to understand it, essentially it's signals coming through on the nerve endings that were going into the limb, basically following the same pathway up and into your brain, causing basically you to feel the same sensation even though there's nothing there to trigger it.
But you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona.
So Teddy is like a just an
Doesn't it follow,
ego?
then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
Still no explaining how he managed to manifest a human body.
I'm the same as humans?
This is very much a I think therefore I am kind of video game.
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
Meanwhile, we're sitting over here getting a fucking bath.
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right?
Not me, I was kind of awesome and perfect the moment I walked into town, but y'all are weird.
You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either.
Yeah, Teddy's adorable.
Geez, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
It's okay, Teddy, I was right there with you. Oh, hey, John, how's it going, my dude?
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Yeah, Kanji's enjoyment of fuzzy felt is unique. Yes, we have reached the reveal. I had to look it up, I will say that. My final guess was that it was actually Namatame, and somehow Namatame's shadow was acting independently of him in the same way that the, as we have just found out, Shadow Teddy is capable of acting independently. But yeah, I was wrong, but thankfully I had a guide.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You've taken another step towards the truth. Judgment rank 6. At some point, hopefully, I'll get a chance to actually use these ranked up judgment levels. So I think it looks like the only one I'm going to be able to get up to level 10 is going to be Kanji. But if he is the only one, I'm actually kind of cool with that. Yeah, thank you, Jay. I do appreciate that, yes. It is. I am very glad I was looking at a guide. I would have been very pissed if I had not. Yeah, go to sleep. I got nothing to harvest. That's literally the only reason they let you have that day, so. Fully recovered from yesterday's events, you should go over to the TV world with everyone after school. Oh, right, we have to actually go to school. Wow, it is just we're just going hyperspeed to the ending here, aren't we?
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried-up nose like me will be much help.
I was quietly giggling to myself in all those scenes on the stream where you were chasing Adachi for his terrible OPSEC. Yep, it's a hell of a cover, man. It's a hell of a cover.
I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Please don't call him that.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
Please don't call him Adachi baby.
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine!
I don't know how groaning is going to help with scent.
I'm getting something!
But apparently I'm wrong. Ah, crap, he's going Super Saiyan.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Adachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells.
Fuck it, let's follow him. Let's see what happens.
But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Holy shit, that room!
When we first... Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
So we wandered into the den of the main villain in the first 15 minutes of the game. Alright.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
Sure. Okay, so now the true killer has been revealed, I can tell you this. At one point, there were actually plans to make Uncle Dojima the killer. Yeah, there was potential there as well.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others.
He did fit a bunch of the other criteria. There was also the possibility, of course, of it being Teddy, since Teddy had fit most of the criteria. And the only other person that I wanted it to be was what's her nuts, Kashiwagi. And it'd just be her, just a batshit crazy, killing anyone she thinks is prettier or more famous than her kind of thing.
That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
No, he pissed in the corner.
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Shit, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Can we... Guys, time is of the essence. Killer on the loose. Can we move on?
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
You'll get no disagreement from me. Great. Now we're gonna have to wait for this to subside.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
A cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy. You've taken another step towards the truth. Wow, we are just hyper speeding through the Judgment Arcana. So I know at some point I'm going to be able to build personas, because they wouldn't bother to upgrade my Arcana if otherwise. Oh yeah, this place.
Bitch.
Oh, hi,
I
Adachi.
noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there?
Oh, good.
Oh, it's you guys.
Oh.
You're very persistent.
Please do not smile like that. Did you kill Miss Yamano? Give it up. You're the real killer. Just want to make sure there's nothing, not some random shit I need to do here. Alright. Leads to the one final dungeon, sets you up on the final road. Once you've seen off the events of Persona 4 in full, time will fast forward to March. Okay, so nothing important happens until March. Good to know. I wonder if after they decided against it being Dojima, they figured they already had some plot ideas involving the killer being a cop that they didn't want to throw out. Seems legit. Give it up, Adachi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Really? Ooh, we get a flashback.
Who are you?
Oh, wow, we get to hear her voice for the first time.
And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot? It's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Oh, good. I like where this is going.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
You know, you could have screamed for help at this point. Just saying. Straight through the TV.
She fell in.
Oh, he was just trying to murder her. Okay. He didn't even know he had the power. I wonder, I gotta say, the transformation of Adachi from lovable buffoon to incel psychopath caught me by surprise the first time through. Yeah, just a little.
Wow, so people can go completely inside. Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
So if he created this space we're all in right now, how did he get back out?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force.
Incidentally, he is suddenly really similar for some reason to what's his name, to Hina from Angratsuko. And it just goes to highlight why or not Hina. God, what's his fucking name? The one who's always chasing after the main character. I cannot remember his name all of a sudden. Because it's Retsuko, Fenico, and fuck, why can I not remember his name? Fuck, it'll come to me at some point in like an hour, but basically that's what the similarities between Adachi and the hyena character from Angratsuko clearly indicates to me one of the reasons I fucking hate that hyena character. I learned about the Midnight Channel through the rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force.
But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power.
I'm beginning to wonder who doesn't have this power.
I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Does anyone have, like, a recorder going?
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that.
In fairness to the newscaster lady, people sometimes freeze up in the face of sudden death. Well, yeah, no, I am in no way saying... I'm like, not being, in any way, like actually judgmental. No, I completely understand that being in situations like that are abjectly terrifying, and most people freeze up. No, I'm not saying that at all. I was making kind of a hyperbolic joke.
At first, I just called her in because of work-related stuff. Her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
Wow, this guy was an incel before we had a word for it. And Saki was nothing except kind.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon.
This is why there should be no beds in police station interrogation rooms.
You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well,
Jesus.
I know how to deal with girls like you.
Jesus, how is this just getting more and more horrifying by the second?
No!
Wow,
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off.
Wait a minute. I want to know how he brought someone into the police station and she did not walk back out and no one noticed that.
I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all.
Oof.
Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out.
Oh, he's just sticking his head into the TV? Okay.
Yeah, like that'll happen.
Yeah, I've had a bee in my bonnet about the term being tossed around too easily, which, with Adachi, it's kind of hard to think of another suitable term. Yeah, just a tad.
As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
Yeah, I've never approved of the use of the word incel to reference just...
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
Just a guy who's unlucky in love, or just a guy not interested in sex, or, you know, any of those things. Now, incel is a very, very specific, very misogynistic behavior set. And he fits it to a fucking T. To a fucking T.
Come on, give me a break.
I guess to an I, since incel doesn't have the T in it.
I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them.
Though there is a T in misogynist.
I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging.
Wow, he's just in his own little fantasy world, isn't he?
They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Yeah, they never think they do. Yosuke, feel free to stab him.
You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
I'm still wondering how her body ended up on the antenna.
So what if I knew?
Who else did you kill? Did you trick Namatame? Who else did you kill? I feel like this is...
No one. You already know it was Namatame who did the rest. He called the police in the middle of the night just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
Interesting.
That's the pattern to the two deaths deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too. Is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Oh, wow. He incepted that idea.
Save her yourself. You can do it.
God damn, Adachi. Adachi is a cauldron of roiling resentment and hatred towards women, and one day he finds out he can do something about it without anybody catching him. Yeah, that's a recipe for a serial killer, all right.
I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
He's standing there next to the desk sergeant. The desk sergeant's like, Detective Adachi, did you just tell a civilian to take the law into his own hands?
Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push, and he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
I feel like you and I are destined to do this forever.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
Also, it helps that Adachi is clearly a sociopath.
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it?
I don't really see any point in proving it. We're just going to beat you to death and leave you here.
He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
Well, I mean, we do have the ability to literally prove it. You just walk into a room with a television and put your hand through it. I mean, this is very provable. Props to Adachi's voice actor, who had to almost play two different characters. Yeah, no. It's Johnny Young Bosch, I think. No, it was another three-name actor. It's Edward Elric. No, it's not Edward Elric. It's Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. It's his voice actor.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down.
Yeah, just recolor Adachi's hair orange, and you'll hear it immediately.
I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises, or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that?
Johnny Young Bosch is the English dub voice actor for Tohru Adachi. Yep, thought so. Yeah, I thought I had that correct, yeah.
And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived.
A lot of people going missing at the Inaba police precinct.
Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
I wonder if that's where they were keeping Jeffrey Epstein. Would certainly explain a lot.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me.
Oh, so he killed Morooka and immediately felt guilt and self-loathing and turned himself
I
in.
didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over.
He means that literally.
That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
So, it's... Adachi is approaching this power like the old proverb, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. When you have the ability to throw people into a television world, that's your only solution to everything. Hell, I'm surprised Adachi didn't start throwing his garbage into the TV world.
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
Fighting Kubo's shadow was really creepy. It doesn't say anything, like he's just empty inside or something. Obviously, he had to be stopped from murdering a guy, but I felt bad for him, honestly. It made me wonder what he'd been through that made him feel that way. That's a very sound point, John. And yes, it is an exceptionally creepy boss fight.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
Don't worry, Yosuke. You won't have to hold on to that anger for very long.
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference. No sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
I was gonna say, do you know more about this than I do? Cause...
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much?
So this is Adachi's shadow.
This man is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
Shadow clone jutsu. Can I punch him? Yeah, I know. Why are we... I mean, yes, it's important information, and yes, I suppose we just found out punching him wouldn't matter since it's not an actual Adachi, but still.
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
I like your approach, Kanji. See? Thank you.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world...
Wait, so is Inaba the Japanese Silent Hill?
Then The other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
Yeah, sorry, I've heard it's not a picnic.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
Let's end this.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
Oh, good.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first. We can't let him stab us in the back ever again.
Sound point.
We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year. But now's not the time to freak out.
It's basically the game saying, hey, you've got the next 3 weeks to finish up anything you want to finish up.
Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
And that's why I keep Chie on the party. By pooling all your strength, the path to the truth has been opened. Rank 8. Alright, the unexpected true culprit has finally been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. You must finish things before then. You resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. I want to know if beating Adachi immediately ends the game. Like, I imagine it will. Yeah, I don't get to... So we get one last period of social time.